Hello, Kameraden. Siegfried Weber of the 6th Bavarian Reserve Division here with a video of the 1916 World War I Imperial German impression. So let's get started. So first off, the weapon I'm using, this is a Gewehr 98, but this is a K98K because I don't have, just so you know, I don't have a Gewehr annoying SIG just yet. This is just the my K98K airsoft gun, which is like a stand-in for the Gewehr annoying SIG. So yeah, and first off, these are the like the brown boots that I'm wearing with the hobnails on them. They are, I bought these off Hessen Antique for about around 160 bucks. They have some, these are size 45 with hobnails. And they work pretty decent. They have like straps in them though. I don't think World War I German boots had straps in them, but still decent. And the now the pants I'm wearing, I bought these off Nestov. These are like stone gray like trousers with red marks on them. These would be the same trousers they'd be using in like World War II. They would be used with the Reichswehr and the Wehrmacht until maybe 1941 or 1940 when they replaced these under new regulations with Feldgau trousers. And the trousers, they would take off the red stripes in like somewhere during the Reichswehr era. Although new regulations later on in the war would be completely ditching these pants out with red new pants, I think, without the red. Well, with the red stripes still there, but different color. So yeah, and now with the tunic, I got, this is a bit of a cheap tunic I'm wearing right here. This is the I bought this for like $100 off Hiki Shop back in 2021. It's actually the first like World War I German thing I've ever bought, and this was back in 2021. And I intend to get a better tunic from like Hessen Antique or Nestov. I bought these pants off Nestov, just so you know. But I bought the tunic off Hiki Shop, and it's pretty cheap. I mean, you get what you pay for, and this is the M1907. These are the wrists right here. And I got the shoulder boards with the number 6 on both of them, representing the 6th Bavarian Reserve Division. So yeah. And on this ribbon is the Iron Cross second class ribbon, because I've been rewarded the Iron Cross second class. But you know, it's kind of a stereotype that every single German soldier, like in both World Wars, wore one of these regardless of getting the Iron Cross. But you know, the EK2 ribbon, they were never on German soldiers like at all times. These were only given to like soldiers given the Iron Cross second class, and they have these ribbons sewn onto them. But like I said, I will be getting a new tunic someday. And this is the back of the tunic. It has like some belt hooks on them. Put right into here. Yeah. And next up is the undershirt. This is like some kind of white undershirt right here. This is, I think, the M08 or something like that, but as you can see right here, I'm not going to unbutton this whole thing, but just giving you like an example of what I'm wearing as my undershirt, and it's pretty white with a few like small buttons that match the fabric color. Like they're really small buttons. So yeah, that's the uniform itself. This back up. There we go. So next up is the helmet. This is the M16 Stahlhelm. This is like this is not Feldgau. This is like some greenish color, and the Feldgau color would be introduced in like sometime around during World War II, and the M16 Stahlhelms were never really Feldgau all throughout World War I. So, and they had like these horns, you can attach like a shield onto here and it'll protect you from snipers. That's what the back looks like. So, yeah. They would have a chin strap on them, but, you know, my chin strap kept falling off, so I just wear without a chin strap, and it's more comfortable without a chin strap, the Stahlhelm. And now, another hat which would be worn would be the Feldmütze. This hat right here is actually made by a German company. The same company that would make gutter hats. So it's kind of cool that they still make these hats. So, giving you a close-up. Yeah, they still make hats like these to this day. And here's how it looks with it on. It has the Prussian insignia on here on top of the Deutsches Kaiser insignia on top here. I intend on getting like a Bavarian like badge cockade right here to replace the Prussian one to symbolize my my OC state of Bavaria. So yeah, he's not from Bavaria. So yeah, these would be used all the time by soldiers when they're not in the field. So, and last but not least for hats would be the infamous pickle hobble. These were used by the Germans all throughout show them the history of the Kaiser from 1871 all the way to the end of the Deutsches Kaiser, all the way up to the end of the Second Reich, or whatever you like to call it. But when they're war in the field, they'd usually have like cover over them with the regiment number 16 of the 16th Bavarian Reserve Regiment. And just so you know about the 16th Bavarian Reserve Regiment, I am aware that the Mustache Man was in that division, but I do not glorify Hitler in any way, shape, or form. In fact, I really personally oppose like National Socialism and fascism. So this doesn't mean I'm like a neo-Nazi or whatever. I never will be one. But yeah, that's it for the hat, for the headgear. And now, time to get on to, like, this is the last but not least, this is the gas mask. This is the M15 gas mask, which would be used by German troops in the event of a chemical attack. This is the bag which would have like an extra filter right here. Now this is the M17 or the M15 gas mask. They would go around your neck and then you put them on, and then they'd stay on with your hat, with your like head gear, like so. And there you go. This is the gas masks. They would be wearing these like in the events of a chemical attack by the British or French or the Americans or whatever, the Russians. And they'd go out on front lines wearing these masks to protect them from dangerous chemicals that would be emitted, like mustard gas. They would protect themselves with these masks, try to prevent like cancer from getting in them, getting like blinded by the mustard gas. Like it's what happened to Mustache Man during the war. So yeah, and these filters do not have any like chemicals, and like these are not real filters at all. These are just like fake filters, so they don't have any like asbestos in them. Real filters like these would indeed have asbestos in them, which is not a very safe chemical and could give you like very good throat and lung cancer. So I heard someone that actually put on like a gas mask with asbestos in them gave them pretty bad breathing problems. So don't wear a real gas mask. It's not very safe for you. So yeah, now on to the gear itself. So these are Gewehr 98 pouches. They would fold up and you can put ammo in them and just insert them. And you can just like put them into the right in here, like load it up. And then you can fire at the enemy. So that's what the pouches right here are. They wear both of them. And this is the this right here is the belt buckle. This is the Bavaria belt buckle, the Imperial Fest buckle. The Prussians would use a Gott mit uns belt buckle, but since I'm representing Bavaria, this is the Imperial Fest belt buckle. And I did forget one more thing about the tunic. These buttons right here are Prussian, and these are like crowns on my tunic. The Bavarians would wear lions on them, and the Bavarians are wearing a crown on here though, with Imperial Fest instead, Gott mit uns. So a little close up onto the. There we go. So yeah. That's the belt itself. The belt is like a brown color along with the ammo pouches. Later on in the war they would be blackened, but there were images of like German soldiers wearing like brown belts, so that's why I'm wearing brown stuff. Although they would be blackened much later as part of regulations. So yeah. Now at the back here you have the bread bag, the canteen, and a canteen on here. These things screw off, and you can put whatever you need in here. Yeah, this thing came off. No worries. So yeah, you can just put whatever you need in there. Like water. Stay hydrated while you're in no man's land or in the trenches. Don't drink trench water. As long as it's not trench water, you'll be okay. Because you don't want to get like illnesses or something. Red bag, next up is bayonet right here, and the shovel. This is the World War I shovel, World War II shovel, but during World War I, German soldiers would wear the same exact shovel they did during World War I. This is the bayonet for the back. Going sig. It's a pretty huge bayonet, longer than the K98K bayonets, and surprisingly these bayonets actually go on to can actually work on this. And they actually fit, so you can just charge right at the enemy and just and these bayonets are really long and they're pretty sharp, so be careful, because if you because you can actually kill someone with these, so if you stab them right through, because these can go right through your body. They were like that back in the day. It's pretty dirty too. I don't clean it because I just it to be aged, which is a good thing because it makes it all historically correct. In fact, it is pretty hot, so I am sweating. Like my liner is already full of sweat. So yeah, it'll all be aged. It'll all look aged and worn. So, yeah. That concludes this impression video. If y'all enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Subscribe to my main channel, Power Gaming U. And yeah, this has been Gefeiter Siegfried Weber und auf Wiedersehen.